Welcome, MWhalekiller over here. We're gonna do a vid today. About what? I really have no clue. We're just going through the charts. We're gonna talk about whatever. So I just opened up my charts and we'll just go through it. I've got some requests from retailers that are not understanding the combination between when is it alt season, when is it a good time to buy altcoins, when is the good buy to buy altcoin, when is the good buy to short, what is a good moment, sorry, goodbye to short, when is a good moment to short, when is a good moment to long. We're gonna talk about a lot of that, so it will be a lot of education, and we're gonna also talk a bit about what to expect the coming days, weeks, and we also gonna do some altcoins. I want to talk about some altcoins today, so that's also going to happen. So I think it's going to be really a nice one for retailers that are interested in crypto and are interested in making money. So yes, that's what's going to happen. So first of all, like always, put on the 1.5 or 1.25 speed. Right now I'll be waiting, and while you're doing that, push that like, please help me grow my YouTube channel. We're still looking for a solid, good social media manager that wants to help us grow our YouTube channel and our X account. So please do send me a DM on Twitter. My Twitter link is below in the description. So please do share if you have some ideas, or someone from the retail fam that is in our group already and thinks, wait a minute, MB, I want to help you, because you know I'm very skilled in as a trader, I'm very skilled as a micro analyst, but social media is not my thing. So if you want to help me to do that, please do. So we're gonna jump in directly. So the first one that I wanted to show you guys is the PAX-G BTC chart. This is a chart we talked about in the previous vids already. This is a chart that shows us gold versus Bitcoin. It's a very important chart in my opinion, because gold is really skyrocketing. To the ones that don't know this, because for the new followers, I've been sharing gold, let's just say it like this. To the ones that follow me for some time now, or you can find it on my Twitter feeds, it's all there. I've always said I'm bullish on silver and gold, silver and gold and oil. I've said it now for months, for years. So if you have money, if you have euros or dollars or whatever, it was a good time to invest some in silver and in gold. So the ones that listen to me past year, 2 years, they are in massive gains, because with the inflation going on, money has got low value and gold and silver have been skyrocketing. So the ones that have been following me, well, congrats. And I will show you exactly. Listen, I can get that chart on my Twitter if you don't believe me, but you know, this was the triple that I pointed out. This was the triple over here. I tweeted about this. I told you guys, I'm going to buy in very heavy on gold on this triple. 1, 2, 3. The triple formation, by the way, for the guys that are not familiar with TA, triple formations, in my opinion, are the most bullish patterns out there. So there's nothing more bullish than a triple. So this was the triple, and as you guys can see, this was also a triple top. And well, we were struggling, getting rejected, struggling, and then boom, and I also shared this and said this: if you will break this level over here, sky's the limit. This thing will pump up very fast. So it's, you know, this is no bragging. It is no bragging. It's just, I said it before and I predicted this, and it happened. And everyone that has been following me and buying a lot of gold instead of holding their money, their paper money, they are fools. And they missed, let me show you guys, they missed 50%. So you have to see it like this. If you own like 500k in cash, you would have had now 750k, and your 500k with the inflation going on is maybe now worth 400k or 350k. It's just how it is. So that's on the market. Okay, so enough about that. I just wanted to point that out so you guys can understand why I say backs GBTC and why. Let me go. Oh no, where is it? Where are you? Here it is. Here's my chart. Okay, so let's go. Come back to here. Let's come back to here. I already explained a lot about this, but we're gonna listen, guys. With gold, you saw how strong it's going up, but it's not moving against Bitcoin. What does that mean? That means that Bitcoin is also very bullish. So it's not only gold, it's also Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it's still bullish. There's a lot of demand for Bitcoin. And this chart is showing that, because if you would, with gold going up so strong, and we still have got the PEX GBTC chart over here, so it's still in the bottom formation. This is really, it means that Bitcoin is really in strong demand. But it still is a triple also, because we just talked about a triple. But this doesn't have to mean that it's a triple, because a triple normally this was a triple. If it would come over here, this would be the triple. It didn't happen. So you cannot see this actually as a triple. So this was a double, and over here we're seeing a potential other double. But for now, what does this chart mean? Why am I showing you guys this chart? Because first of all, what you guys all have to understand is, like in my private trading group, we keep nailing charts and trades like crazy for months now. And how do I manage to do that? Do I own a crystal ball? No, I don't. I'm just not your ordinary influencer or your ordinary TA guy. No. I combine charts. I look at the big picture. I look at what the whales are doing. That's also why I called myself MWhalekiller. That's why I called my MWhalekiller, because I'm only focusing on what whales are doing. And this is an example of what whales are doing. What are whales doing? Whales are showing some weakness over here on gold versus Bitcoin. And you know, we had this drop, this drop over here. You see this drop over here? It came back over here. TA wise, we need to come test this line again. We need to come test this line again. So, because we had this drop over here, you saw this one, and then we came up, boom, down again, touched the line again, up, came down again. This was a very big drop, because this was during the spot ETF FOMO. And now I want this thing to come back over here. And this is when we reach over here. This is, in my opinion, a very good moment to start buying crypto, Bitcoin, altcoins, whatever. Our favorite altcoins that we're charting and we're checking, and the ones that have got the best potential to grow and make us the most money. So that's what it doesn't have to work out. It doesn't matter. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But as long, if this thing by any chance comes up, so we'll get a big dump on Bitcoin, for example, and I have this chart, and I will put in my alarm. Why I don't have my alarm set over here? So, well, sorry guys. So when my alarm goes off, ring ring, wait a minute, it's getting into resistance. And then I will also be checking maybe 7 or 8 other charts, and if it all matches, that's when I will be determining making my decision if I'm bullish or bearish on the markets. That's how a trader, at least a good trader, thinks in his mind. And these things, when they play out, suppose that this thing hits over here, and we will buy in big on crypto, and it gets rejected and comes back for potential double. You can't imagine how much money there is to be made in crypto at that moment. The life-changing money, that's the life-changing money. And not what you're seeing on your favorite guru. He's just yelling, today he's bullish, tomorrow we're going down, the day after we're going up, we're going to the moon, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. That's the retailers are very sensitive to these guys, and they almost every time end up wrecked. It's just how it is. So I'm not, when I say that I'm bullish, I will explain you why I'm bullish. When I say that I'm bearish, I will explain you why I'm bearish. And why do I explain myself? Because what I want is that every retailer learns for himself how to invest and how to trade. That's also what I do in my free private group. I teach them by detail what to do, how to think, how to protect our capital, how to do defense trading, how to take profits every time. That's what I teach them. And I'm getting destroyed, really destroyed by a lot of retailers DMing me with, "Thank you, MB, you are changing my life. I'm finally making profits. I'm finally understanding the game. I'm finally hearing your voice every time when I'm in a trade and I see a very huge amount of green. Take the damn profits, take the damn profits." I'm famous about my "take the damn profits" quote. So a lot of people, they hear me say, come on, come on, come on. So it's really, guys, I'm creating an army of retailers that are not sensitive to shillers, that are not sensitive to lies, that are not sensitive to sentiment, that are not sensitive to FOMO. That's what I teach people, and that's how you will become financially independent, and not following some famous TA guy that will make you, "Wait a minute, the trend line is going up and over here is support, and yes, I'm going to buy in here." These guys have no clue what they're doing. If you don't understand the bigger picture, they just don't have any clue what they're doing. It's just how it is. So guys, please, if you really, really want to protect your capital, you want to make money, don't follow me. At least follow someone that when he says that he's bullish or bearish, he explains you why he's bearish and bullish. And then you can decide for yourself if you agree or not. But at least you're educating in the process. You're educating in the process. Yes, US 500 go up and then go down. So this is exactly what I'm going to teach you guys, and this is what happens in the free private. And for the free private, by the way, guys, I've announced my new partnership with OKX, maybe the second biggest exchange in the world after Binance. So if you're just regulated and you want to trade KYC, there's a link below. OKX, a lot of futures over there, trading bots, whatever. They have so much futures on OKX. There's a link below. You can join us on OKX. It will give you access to my free private group to educate, real education. And there is also, I've tweeted about this today, Weex. Weex is really the people's non-KYC exchange. Weex is really, guys, I partnered up very early with Weex, and I've been with them in the journey. And you know me, guys, I'm no shiller. I will say it how it is. If it's good, I'll tell you it's good. If it's bad, I will tell you it's bad. And I'm also communicating with the team of Weex the same way. So when something is good, I tell them it's good. If it's bad, I tell them it's bad. And these guys are building like crazy. This exchange is going to be a top 5 exchange, and I'm really, really repeating myself. I'm really, really excited about their native token that's coming out. So PAX GPTC. So guys, keep this in mind. I've showed you this. It doesn't have to work out, but if it works out, know that you're going to make life-changing money if it gets rejected and come down, because it's just, this is a moment to buy in a lot of crypto. So that's the first thing I want to show. Now let's talk about altcoins and how to see this. Altcoins, when to buy altcoins, when is altcoin season coming up? This chart shows you this. I've been sharing this chart for years, and we have been nailing our targets based on this chart. So everyone that doesn't understand Bitcoin dominance, what is this chart showing us? This chart is showing us the money that is in crypto, so totally, the money that is in altcoins, so Ethereum and all the rest of the shitcoins out there, against Bitcoin. And with you know, there is some news about Hong Kong getting a spot ETF and a lot. So Bitcoin is still, because this chart is showing me that Bitcoin's strength is still on. It's still no altcoin season. It's still Bitcoin season. The only thing, because you know, I'm really expecting this. It's maybe strange, and maybe this prediction will not be as you guys want me to get it, but I really think that we're going to the 57% level, because you know, you see this, it's chopping right, and I think that we're gonna hit this resistance level over here. This is by the way, if this thing goes up, this could be very bullish for Bitcoin for a nice rise up, but it doesn't have to, because that's against USD. But for altcoins, so altcoins is if this thing spikes up, and then on the first dump on Bitcoin, buy altcoins. Don't buy Bitcoin, buy altcoins, because if this thing is at these regions over here, 57 or higher, it doesn't matter, everything in these regions over here, you're crazy if you're gonna buy Bitcoin. You have to buy altcoins, because what we need something like this. Because let me show you guys, let me show you. We had this rise up, we came down, found some support, went up, down, and now we're chopping around. So suppose that this thing comes to here. When will altcoins make the 10x, 20x, 30x, whatever? When will that happen? That happens if this is going to happen. We come down here, or maybe do something like this, and then we do something like this. So this is when we are over here. This is when you get out of your altcoins, because over here your altcoin will probably get wrecked. So when this chart comes into this zone over here, this is when you have to sell your bags, or at least take a lot of profits when we get into this box, because over here is where Bitcoin probably is going to take over again. Capiche? So please understand this, and add this chart, by the way, to your watch list. Bitcoin, just doing Bitcoin and then dominance, and then you'll get this chart. So this chart, it's Bitcoin market cap, Bitcoin dominance. Just put in trading view Bitcoin dominance, and now you'll get this chart. This chart is very important. You can also copy my because you know, guys, you see these green levels and red levels. This chart has been here for maybe 2 years. I never changed it, I never touched it. It's always the same. It has always been the same. This chart has been here for maybe 2 years. So again, for the ones that want to understand when it's altcoin season, I showed you when this thing starts coming down is when. But there is another narrative also going on that we must not have to be blind on. If you like the content so far, I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds to push the like now and leave a comment, please. Okay, there we are again. So guys, again, I hope that everyone understands this now. And I'm sorry for the viewers, for the retailers that from the retail fund that already know this, because I've been sharing this a lot of times. But you know, I'm getting so much questions in my DMs about this. You know, I want to educate retailers. You need to be educated. You need to be knowing what you're doing. Because when you're educated and you understand the game, that's when you'll be able to fight the greed in you. When you're just greedy, when you're just opening CT and you're seeing everyone, this is going to the moon, that's going to the moon, and YouTube channel, that is going to the moon, this is going to the moon, and you keep buying, and then you end up wrecked. This education helps you against that. You have to see it like that. So this is the dominance chart, guys. So I'm gonna remove this now. I hope that everyone understands this now. Now I want to show you guys something else also, because that's also very, very important. Let me hope that I can find that chart over here. This is a chart that also is very, very important. That's this one. This is the USDT dominance chart. This is the USDT dominance chart. I've showed this chart also a lot of times. So what does this chart show us? what does this chart show? This chart shows us, this is Tether, the dominance. So when this chart goes down, means that a lot of Tether is getting flipped into crypto, into Bitcoin, altcoins, whatever. So we reached, why do we chart this? Because we reached a support zone over here. And when we reach the support zone is when Bitcoin was slowing down. This one is also very important, guys. Let me remove all this because there's a lot of, let me remove everything. So let me just show you guys on this. Let me put on the indicator to see how it's looking. Over here is where you can see we broke down. By the way, guys, I'm going to repeat myself. Indicator. I'm getting a ton of DMs. Indicator. This is the best indicator in the crypto markets. Not only crypto markets, also in the financial markets, by the way. If you want to get this indicator, it's free. It's free, but it's not free for the open people. It's free to the ones that are dedicated to educate and to join the free private group. And to get this indicator, you have to be trading on Weex or OKX. I made a partnership with OKX just for the people that want to trade on a big exchange because they're, I don't know why, but they want to trade on a very famous big exchange. Okay, well, fine. You can get it now. Trade on OKX, the link is below. You can trade on Weex, non-KYC for the US and Canada traders. The links are below. Open up an account, deposit a minimum 500 USD, start trading, active trading, DM me your UID. I added today all the people that have been DMing me and they fulfilled the requirements and they have been all been added. I've sent it also the indicator to a lot of retailers today. So if you want to get it, that's how you get it. In the description you'll also see why and how. So what is going on over here? So for now we're hitting this support zone over here, like pointed out. I already made a video about it and explained it. So for now, what would be a very good opportunity to buy some crypto based on this chart? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you exactly. I'm gonna tell you. I'm showing you how to think as a pro trader, guys. I know for 1000% sure that there ain't no YouTube channel that gives you these insights. There just ain't. I know this for 100% sure. There ain't no YouTube channel that shows you these insights because the real traders, the traders that make the biggest gains in the world, they are not on social media. And they will never tell you how they make money. You know why? Because they need retailers to be their exit liquidity. They need FOMO. They need people that are just buying, not knowing what they're doing, because that's what creates them exit liquidity and buying liquidity. So when retailers are selling, they are buying. When retailers are buying, they are selling. That's just how the game works. And you know, I made a vid yesterday. I can tell you, it's 100% in my top 5 vids ever made. You know how much views it had yesterday? Yesterday it had like 107 views. Let me see how much views it has got today. Let me see how much views it has got today. Let me see how much views it has got today. And let me see. It has got 217 views. It's really a disgrace. It's a shame. It's, you know, you can tell me, well, wait a minute, MB, maybe your vid sucks. That's why it doesn't have a lot of views. Well, I can tell you, I know a lot of traders, professional traders that are millionaires. They watch this vid and they are also shocked by the 217 views. And I can tell you, they don't agree with me why I make this and share this alpha and share this content. They don't like this. That's another story. But you know, retailers are really fools. It's just, I'm gonna say just straight to it. Retailers are fools. And this is not disrespectful or whatever. They follow bullshit traders, shillers, 4K, 5K views, 10K views. And then a vid like this of yesterday, 200, how much? 217 views. Well, how do you think you're going to be financially independent if you don't watch and recognize real alpha? when you recognize how really to make money. I really don't get it. And you know, there is another theory. Maybe my marketing sucks and my YouTube vids are not visible to a lot of people, so they just can't find my vids. I agree, and I know for sure that that's true. So that's also the reason why the views are not ramping up, because my vids get hidden. And that's why I need you guys for the algorithm. Please, please, please push on the like, leave a comment. It's the only way to help. So why am I showing this chart? Suppose that this thing comes up to retest my indicator over here, just like it did over here. This could also be a very, very good buy opportunity. Do you understand why? Because if this thing goes up, it means that a lot of crypto is getting flipped into USDT, so cash. So a lot of crypto is getting flipped. So a lot of sellers. So when people start selling their Bitcoin, Ethereum, shitcoins, whatever, this thing will spike up to this indicator. This is resistance. As you can see, the indicator comes beautifully with this liquidity level over here also, and this one here also. You see it? The indicator. Look, this box over here. So if this thing comes up, probably a lot of altcoins and Bitcoin will be totally wrecked. They will be at much lower levels. So meaning, if it gets rejected and comes down for a double, maybe to dump even more, let's hope for us crypto investors that it just breaks this support level and goes down. But this is where you can make a lot of money. This is a buying opportunity. This is a buying. Over here is when we will buy our Flux, we buy our GLMR, we buy our Chelo, we buy our Codis, we buy our Cardanos, we buy our Polkadots, we buy our whatever. This is where we buy them to make that 5x, 10x, 20x, whatever. That's how you do that. And not by, wait a minute, today we are bullish, we're going to the moon, we buy this, buy that, and tomorrow and the day after, oh wait a minute, it's looking bad today. No, we're probably going to make a correction. Just listen to those guys. Today they're bullish, tomorrow they're bearish, the day after, it's really, and based on what? Based on thin air. I've been watching one vid from a famous so-called TA guy, from a big community, a big YouTube channel. You know, I've been watching that guy for like 50 minutes and I was almost crying with tears. What an amateur. What an amateur. And like 5K people watching that shit. What an amateur. You know, everyone can draw Fibonacci's. Everyone can use RSI's. Everyone can use the EMAs, the MAs. Everyone can do that. Wait a minute, the RSI is at oversold, so we're gonna sell. Oh, wait a minute, the Fibonacci 618 is getting hit. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, this is going to happen. If it was that easy, we would all be multi-billionaires. We would all be billionaires. It's not that easy. Those tools, those Fibonacci, etc. They can help. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work out. But it's a lot more. You have to see the bigger picture to make the biggest gains. And I'm now talking about a lot of. I'm not talking about a lot of. Oh, by the way, guys, something very important for the ones that want to join the private group and you don't want to trade leverage. It's no problem. The private group is not only accessible for leverage traders. If you are a spot trader, so you just only trade spot, you're also welcome. So just open up an account on OKX or Weex, send me your UID, and you'll be added to the private and you'll get the indicator. So don't think that it's only about leverage trading. If you're a spot trader, because I'm a spot trader. But you know, to be a spot trader, you need to have funds. So it's not, you have to be owning a lot of funds to spot trade. But if you want to spot trade, you're welcome. Just come, start trading spot using OKX or the Weex links below, and just DM me. Or Maxi, by the way, you can also use Maxi. There are 3 links below. So you can do that. So This is, if this thing reaches over here, so let me put in my alarms. This could also be a very good buying opportunity. Capiche? I'm trying to show you guys what most don't show you. So let me go and go to the next one, because I'm not going, oh, the video is already 30 minutes. Oh my God, no. Sorry guys, I'm gonna stop the vid because it's just too much. There's a lot more I want to share with you guys, but I think step by step. Today I teach you guys two very important charts to check when you're trading crypto. So if you're holding any gold or you're holding any cash, I'm showing you guys, if the opportunity comes up, when to buy, when to be confident, when your buy orders, like I shared on many altcoins, when you can buy. And I promise you guys, I will make a vid about altcoins. I made in the weekend, I made a lot, 3 vids about like it were 9 altcoins to buy and with buy levels. So go watch those vids. There were 3 short vids, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Go watch them and combine everything together. Guys, I want to thank you very much for watching this educational vid, and I really hope that you guys have appreciated it. Show some love, guys, show some love. I will post it on my Twitter, this vid. The only thing I ask you guys is repost, like and comment on the post, and also on YouTube. It's the only way to share some gratitude to my time and what I'm doing, and I'm trying to save a lot of retailers from FOMO and from getting wrecked. That's all I'm doing here. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice one, and bye bye.